Okay, I just removed the wireless box out of my car and the HDMI module and the cables that came with it. And here is the XcarLink connected to nothing, just the audio that comes, the video that comes to the screen here, and the power cable is gonna be just sit here. Since there's nothing connected to it, I'm not gonna connect anything, but this without the HDMI and without the wireless or anything, I cannot use this for anything. I don't have an external camera to connect to because the external, my car already comes with a Prestige. It has the surround view cameras, so I don't have anything to do. And to show you something about the fuse box, I took out this pink stuff and I touched all those fuses here, and they all, even with the door completely closed with ignition off, I still have power to it. I'm going to show it to you right now. So I removed the pink cover, and this is the fuse box, what's look like. And I also bought the cable that you guys recommended me to buy, which is the patch cable. And I learned from looking at the instructions that I also bought an extension cable, as you can see here. Just a second. So I cut this cable to be long enough. I cut this cable to be long enough to go all the way from here to there underneath. I'll probably build that up, and I got it here. So this eventually will connect to that cable over there to get the ignition for the XcarLink's box, right? So this is the cable. But this right now, as I connect it to any place here on the box, I get continuous power everywhere. So I'm gonna prove it to you that they all have power, even though the ignition is off. I don't have the car on, everything is off. And I bought this simple tester here that you connect one end to the fuse, and it's gonna show that has power. Let's see if I can hold this camera here so you can see it. Okay, so here we go. I connected this end to this one fuse, and see, I put it here, and the light is on, showing that it's a 6 volts plus, and I connected that to the anywhere on the car itself. Okay, so if I move this here to the lower part of this fuse, I also get power. Oh, I gotta connect to the, and now I have power. I have to connect this here. I only have one hand, so now I still have power coming, and I'm on the lower part of the fuse. So the fuse here has power all the time. It's not supposed to be, it's supposed to be just for the ignition, right? So I want to try this 10 volts here for the same thing. 10 volts, oops, I have to get it over here. Same thing, I have power. I only have one hand to do it. Here we go. As you can see, there's power there. So I tried all those different fuses here. I don't know if I missed one or two, but looking at the fuse box, all those supposed to have only when something is on. I'm going to show you now the diagram of the car itself. Okay, here's the menu of the car, and this here is what this here is, right? So as you can see, the infotainment display is number 8, the system, which is the 5 amp. I located here by counting 1, 2, 3. If you look in the picture real close, you're gonna see the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I counted the infotainment system display. That means if this screen here is off, this should not have any power on this one here. And if you count number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is this 5 here. And I tested this 5 here, and it's on all the time as well. So I don't know how to test it differently, because I mean, if I just put the tester here on one of those connectors here and connected the negative into it, it will get power. I want to do it again just so I see it. Yep, I see it, but I cannot prove it to you because I only have 2 hands. But I do get power, and the car is completely off. Nothing is on, no screen is on, nothing. So I don't know what fuse they say is supposed to be, but unless if there is a timer after like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes, this will lose power. But I tested out and it's on right now. If the car has been off for the past 5 minutes or so, or 10 minutes even, I disconnected on purpose. There is also this other box, the other fuse here, and I believe is underneath this pedal here of the foot pedal. I haven't tested that, but perhaps one of those fuses here could be responded to when the car is off, the power is off. I don't know. But as we know, this is what it is. I did buy the cable that you told me to do it, and I saw that when you have to put an extra fuse here that comes with it. You put it at the top, at the bottom, and you kind of connect it here and then, or this way. Now I got it all that figured out. I learned how to do that, but the problem is I always get power here. So if I always getting power here, I'm getting power there also the same way. I just connected to one of those wires here that was red and was able to get power, but it stays on all the time, and that defeats the purpose, because the box was kind of stays on and warm, probably draining the battery of the car all the time. So I need help on identify how and which one it should be on, especially when you have your Android box coming. I hope the Android box will come and will be feeding off of the other box. So let me know, please.